Everybody, I have to start this video off by apologizing. The other day when I was reviewing this awesome Indiana Jones set, I made a critical error in my review. Oh, I said that there was pretty much all sticker detail here, but I was wrong. These 2x3 tiles on the front are in fact printed, and same with the 2x2 circular tiles with those skulls on the knobs there. Those are all print elements. I am so sorry for making that mistake. It's a brutal error, and I should be a little bit more careful and not do that at the end of my day, like review these sets at the end of my day. I am so sorry, and yeah, pretty cool print pieces in this set. Let's get started with the vlog. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Top of the morning to you. Cheers. Hope you're having a great week and doing well. Welcome back to another Lego room vlog. Today we're going to be doing some stuff in the Lego City and also building a new display using all of the new Indiana Jones sets. That definitely does not look like the right position for that vehicle or that plane. It is not an aquatic vehicle and it is not a seaplane. Hey, I've got some exciting news though. Eventually, I'm going to be hanging planes in the Lego room. Yes. I came to the realization the other day that it'd actually be fairly easy to hang planes over the Lego City and also hang planes here in the shelving area as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. We could also hang Star Wars, like starships and stuff like that as well. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that today just because I don't feel like doing that today because it involves like climbing on Lego tables and stuff, and I just really don't feel like doing that. But we will be building a new Indiana Jones display today, so why don't we take care of that right now? So it's actually pretty easy to clear these two shelves right down here because there's practically nothing on them. Just a classic Y-Wing, which I think is from 1999, and I think it came in the 2-pack with one of those blue TIE fighters up there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember correctly there. I don't know. But yeah, that Y-Wing is down here on this shelf, which is below the UCS Y-Wing, these Star Wars dioramas, the AT-AT, and all of this awesome Lego Star Wars stuff. Such a cool corner. It's actually pretty neat. I always have these things sitting in this corner, and I really should move them and put them in my storage room because they sort of take away from the vibe of this corner. But I think I'm just going to put the new, holy cow, Indiana Jones sets. Oh my gosh, during my review, I was like, the Lord of the Rings sets. No, it's definitely Indiana Jones. But I think I'm just going to put those right down here for now. I know I would probably prefer to have them somewhere over here. But in order to do that, I'd have to probably move this Disney stuff where we got some Lightyear. And then we've got the mini Disney Castle, Steamboat Willie. And put that stuff under here. But that doesn't really make sense either. I don't know. I think it's okay if I just put the Indiana Jones sets down here below the UCS Y-Wing and beside all of these awesome brickheads. Pretty cool corner. I love coming into this little nook and just looking around. It looks a little bit crowded. This is a pretty big set here. It almost takes a full shelf. When you put this set beside that one, it looks pretty crowded. Now, I did say that this is the best diorama of all time because of the moving features. But actually, when you look at it from afar, it looks sort of like a hot mess. Like, you don't really see what's going on there. You know what I mean? Like, it's just got a lot going on for it. Whereas when you look at these dioramas, you're like, I know that's the trash compactor. I know that's the trench run. I know that's Dagobah, right? They're just more visually appealing. Same with the Jurassic Park one. You know what's going on there. But then when you look at the Lord of the Rings one, no, the Indiana Jones one, it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't look as appealing as the Star Wars ones. I'm excited for the new Star Wars ones that are apparently going to be coming out this year. There's been some rumors, I can't even remember what they are, but I saw the rumors and I was like, ooh, those sound good. So when we get the new ones, probably going to have to put another shelf in with more of the dioramas, and I'm down because imagine if there was just like a whole section of dioramas. Ooh, that would look super good. Yeah, and hopefully they all have print pieces like these ones, and unlike this one. But either way, there's the Indiana Jones sets on the shelves here in the Star Wars corner, and eventually I'm going to be hanging that plane and integrating this vintage convertible into the city. So there's been some comments suggesting that I should actually move this skate park that I recently constructed over. I want to see how that looks. Should look pretty neat. Just because it's sort of closer to the beach area. Does that look better? Over there? This entrance doesn't really make sense. That would have to be changed. Like, yeah, look at this old fishing store and then a skate park. Might look pretty neat. But hey, you know what is shipping and it's actually on its way is this classic set. Check it out. I guess it's not really a classic set because it's coming out here in 2023, but it's the 1950s diner, which almost looks like a diner that you would see a bunch of classic cars pulled up to in a parking lot, right? That's a pretty neat set and it's on its way. And that actually might work out perfectly right here. However, I think it might need a little bit more space than just a 32 by 32 base plate because I think you'd want to put a parking lot in front of the diner and then find all of the classic looking cars like this one here and put them parked at that diner. That would be super neat. It might need more space than that, but hey, that might be something that would fit well in this space. I came to the conclusion that I'm actually not going to be moving the farm, but when I get all those tree parts that I ordered and I build all the other trees and I spread these trees out onto the hill and around the farm, I'm hoping to frame this area better just so that it isolates it more from like the modular buildings. Also, I think, oh, maybe I can do this today. I've got to check it out. But I think I'm going to be replacing this sidewalk here along this whole strip with green grass. So it more so isolates it from the downtown as well. By green grass, I mean green plate. And it's similar to what I did over here with the campground. See, there's no sidewalk there. So it really breaks it up from city to campground / forest. And I did the same thing in front of the farm here. So if I change this whole sidewalk to green, it'll probably blend this area a little bit better. And then I could put a bunch of trees on the grass here as well, which will once again do a great job of separating it from all the modular buildings. Oh, there's another skateboard right there. I need to get more skateboards for when I convert this into my skate surf shop. I've got to decide when I'm going to do that relatively soon. Stand that back up. Perfect. But yeah, I think the diner is probably going to be too big for this spot, and I should stick to my original idea, which is like a farmer's market / fish market. But oh yeah, I think I do prefer the skate park in this position. I just think it makes a little bit more sense, as having it right up against the old fishing store is sort of weird. But then I guess shoe on the other foot, having a farmer's market over here doesn't really make sense because it's away from the sidewalk. So I don't really know what to do. Oh no. Yeah. It's good coffee though, that's for sure. What am I going to do today? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess that segment of road along there is 3 plates long. And I probably have enough green plate to do that, hey? Got all this 4x, which is probably the best stuff to use. Actually, it's 6 wide, so I've got to use some of my 2x as well. Yeah, pab wall haul, paying off big time. Let's make the change. So there it is with the updated green plate. I think that looks a lot better. Does a great job of isolating it, right? Yeah, and look at this. I even extended the gravel road so that it matches up with this gravel road leading to the pumpkin patch. Got to get some bigger trees in here, though, for sure. Maybe not like too big, but the size of those apple trees there, that would probably look good, because if I put big towering trees like that there, it'll look sort of random. But doing smaller ones, there'll be no problem with that. Why don't we just steal some from the campground and test that out? I actually cannot bear to remove any trees from this campground. It just looks too good. If I start taking all of these small trees out of here, even if it's like 4, 5, 6 of them, it's going to take away from the feel of this area. I just got to wait until my Lego order arrives, because we're going to be building trees like this of all different shapes and sizes. And when that arrives, at least I can put those trees scattered throughout here and bring some of these trees out. And I don't really want to build more of this style of tree or this style of tree, because we have enough of them here in the campground. It's time to make some different trees. So for now, I just scattered a bunch of these pre-molded trees and also some saplings on the side of the farm. And it actually does a really good job of isolating that area once again. And I think it actually looks pretty good. It's almost like a forest of small pre-molded trees and saplings, which doesn't actually look that bad. I'm surprised by how good it looks. And I added some more saplings along here too to sort of separate the farm from the skate park. And I quickly whipped up a tan plate to fill that spot there. Wow, that actually pulls the whole area together. That looks awesome. I had the urge to set up the volleyball net, so I moved these palm trees back there. This guy's diving through the air. He missed the ball. It hit the ground, and this guy's doing a fist pump like, "You're just scored, buddy. You suck." So I've mentioned in previous updates that I want to get rid of these old school beach cabanas. They're fairly simple. They're just plate, circular brick, tile, some slopes on the back there, snot bricks on the bottom of the pillars that hold up the roof. Pretty easy builds, to tell you the truth, and I want to change it up just because they're pretty old, and I think this beach needs some new and improved beach cabanas. Whoa. Holy cow. Better move those out of the way. This is like my sidewalk changing kit. These are all the light gray tiles that I freed up from removing those sidewalks, which is good because I'm currently out of light gray tiles. That's like the behind the scenes stuff that never really gets caught on film, is just the mess that gets created when you're like changing the Lego city. Because now, for example, I've got to put all this stuff away, take all these tiles off all of these plates, put them in their appropriate bin and sort of store them away. Otherwise it just sits here and lays around, and then you get more and more piling up all the time. Like you change the water and it's like, oh man, now I got to take all of this stuff off the water, and that's going to take an hour to put those away in their appropriate, you know, like bins behind me there. And it just takes like so much time to process all of these changes. Beach cabanas, that's what my afternoon has turned into. Beach volleyball, it still needs some work. Beach details still need some work. But hey, check out these cabana designs. So there's the old cabanas, and not too long ago I built this really cool Lego bench. It's sort of unique. It's different. It's got the covering that can be articulated there because it's on the lift arms, and it's built using all sorts of different snot bricks. Included in that is some headlight bricks, and that's why those brown boards are sort of inset into the bench. It's got some curved slopes, it's got plates, and it's just a really cool build that I came up with for a covered Lego bench. So I was looking at this and I was like, man, maybe I could build something similar to this for the beach cabanas, because I think this is pretty neat. I actually have 2 of these built, and I'll probably put them on the beach as well, because they sort of have that like really nice covered bench sort of feel that would match the vibe of the beach, which I really like. So I was digging through my parts and I came up with this. I was like, maybe this is a really cool beach cabana that's covered. People can lay down. It's got some pillows there with those curved slopes in the back, and just a padded beach cabana. Boom, there it is. Not bad, right? Now the color on the top is dark orange and red. I didn't have very many of the 4 long curved slopes, so that's why they're those colors. So then I was like, oh, maybe I should dig through my other curved sloped drawers to try and find some different pieces that can create a really cool beach cabana. And then I was like, okay, large curved slopes. Not a whole lot of consistent color or piece types, but I managed to scrounge together some big ones. And here we go, look at this. Not bad. It's a giant beach cabana. That sort of needs to be tacked down to operate with one hand, but yeah, it's a giant beach cabana with a giant curved slope covering, and it's sort of like a bed. Now I used dark gray lift arms because that's all I had. I would prefer to use light gray, but hey, I think that's pretty cool. Look at that cabana. What do you think, everybody? It's got a giant covering that can go back. Oh, I want to be in the sun. Oh, I no longer want to be in the sun. Boom, now I'm in the shade. Hey, giant beach cabana. Who knows what could go down in that beach cabana? I don't even want to know, right? But here we go, though. Beach Cabana 1.0 and Beach Cabana 2.0. What do you think? New and improved design? Way better or what? I think I'm digging that. That's pretty sweet. So there they are on the beach. Not bad. I think I want to build one more like this. I just got to order some more curved slopes. Also, you'll notice that the tile colors don't match the covering. It's because I don't have those tiles in stock right now. But hey, those look pretty sweet. Once again, the colors just need to be rendered a little bit. But I think I like this style of beach cabana. It's super chill. If I was on a beach, I'd want to be laying in that cabana. That'd be so cool, you know? And then I'd want to jump and play some volleyball. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for coming on by today. That's where I'm going to wrap up this video because I got some family stuff I need to take care of. But check out that beach cabana, looking pretty awesome. And same with all of the grass / trees and bushes by the farm there, and the Indiana Jones sets placed here in the Lego room. Pretty cool. Stay tuned for some more great stuff because we're going to be hanging planes in the near future. Plus, we're always going to be working on the Lego City. Thank you so much for coming on by. Remember, like, subscribe, and stay tuned.